All right. I'm Aperture Grills. This is Pathways into Darkness. Let's go. Okay. So this is a 1993 Bungie first-person shooter where we pick up copies of Mein Kampf from dead Germans in a pyramid. This is a little bit of a primitive game. These enemies are headless, which are called that for obvious reasons. Yeah. So this game has a bit of a RPG element to it. Near miss there. You level up with your weapons. You pick up God. Okay. Words. Has some RPG elements. You pick up treasure, which gives you points, which increases your maximum health. You get better with your weapons as you use them. And you pick up crystals throughout the game that give you more powers. So you can see my first split is for the blue crystal. The blue crystal freezes enemies, and I need it to kill some phantasms, which are incorporeal enemies. So that's a zombie, even though they're obviously skeletons. They're called zombies in this game. You can see in that message window whenever I walk over a dead body, it mentions what kind of thing I walked over. So here's another dead German soldier. I'm going to rest. You can rest to restore your health. If there's any enemies nearby that are chasing you, then they will automatically attack you while you rest, which is usually bad because you take damage, but sometimes it can be helpful to basically teleport chasing enemies to near you. If you have enough health to tank their shot, then can be a strat to use on purpose. Ow. Guns, for whatever reason, do way more damage at close range than at even slightly farther ranges. So, like, if I'm only 1 or 2 map tiles away from an enemy, my gun does way more damage than if I'm slightly farther away, so which is why I tend not to shoot things until I'm standing pretty close to them. Because, like, the zombies will take 3 shots if I'm far away from them, the headless will take 2. But if I'm close to them, as you can see, they die in 1 hit, which is good for ammo saving because for the beginning of this game, I'm pretty ammo constrained. And using the gun is a lot faster than... So here, I just want to avoid taking damage, so I shoot them from far away anyway. I took damage there, that's fine. Okay, I'm gonna rest here. I'll probably get attacked. No? Okay. Yeah, part of playing this fast is kind of a balance between just tanking shots and resting a lot versus trying to avoid getting hit. As you can see, my movement speed is, well, it's not very fast, to put it charitably. This game is kind of like speed walking more than speed running. So I'm about to grab my first crystal. It's I'm supposed to learn about it by talking to that German, but I just know it's there behind that secret wall. I'm not sure if I mentioned it yet, but this game, there's the first crystal you're supposed to get is a yellow crystal that allows you to talk to the dead. So every dead person responds to a couple of keywords, which is like what their name is and how they died. And then from there you get more clues from their responses as to what to ask them about. So there's 3 factions of enemies that I'll meet throughout the game. The first one is these Nazis that came through in the 40s because they were searching this pyramid for some kind of powerful alien artifact weapon type thing that they could use to help win the war. And they were led by a man named Muller, who shot the first guy on the ground floor in the back because he wouldn't follow him through a door. You learn all of this from talking to them. So there's this whole backstory to their expedition, and then later we're gonna meet our dead American comrades. So I'm an American Marine, part of a group that was sent to this pyramid to go to the lowest floor and set a nuke. All right, it's this way. Go to the lowest floor of the pyramid and set a nuke to bury a dreaming god in rubble, because an alien appeared before like the chiefs of staff a few days ago to say basically, hey, long ago a meteor landed on your planet and it carried this dreaming chaos god, and you don't have the technology to deal with it, but it's just been asleep this whole time and it's about to wake up in 7 days unless you go put a nuke down there to keep it asleep for longer. So you better go do that or else your world's gonna end. And that's our goal. But our parachute failed to open, so we've been separated from the rest of our team. Which they will all prove to have perished. Oh, right, I need to equip the blue crystal and drop these pieces of treasure because I don't need them. So that second bar below my health in the upper right, the blue bar, is my crystal charge. Every time I use the crystal, it has to fill back up again before I can use it again. Each crystal has a different charge time. And the crystals have limited numbers of uses. Every time you use a crystal, the time it takes to charge again gets longer. And, okay, shit, I need to rest again. Taking kind of a lot of damage. Probably gonna... Nope, okay, I actually was able to rest here. Surprising. Oh, hey, it's the cat. I didn't even realize the door to my room was open. Right, so these guys, they're pretty hard to see. They're just these, like, red eyes with a ghostly... Oh, god damn it, Cosmo, stop that. Okay. Yeah, that's right. Get off the Mac. No. 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 Cosmo. Cosmo, I'm trying to play a video game. Sorry if that was extremely loud. Okay. He just, like, brushed his tail across. Cat stream. Yep. Basically, cats. Okay, so, I forgot to mention, so this is Ascension. This is the top floor of the pyramid. This is where we're going to get the alien pipes, which is an item that allows us to get to the lower floor. the lower floors because the doors on the ground floor were locked. So this is my next split. Nice. Okay, this is going better than my last attempt so far. Let's rest here. All right. So zombies like periodically respawn on this level, I think. Freaking cat. I should be okay to get some health though. Okay, yeah, we're good. All right, let me save again because I'm a weenie, and then we get to escape Ascension. I'm gonna take that same. All right, I think he found a place to hang that's not gonna bother me, so we should be good for now. Got to avoid that treasure that I dropped on the ground. I drop it because it clutters my inventory, and the only point to picking it up is so I get points. Points increase your maximum health, and obviously I want more max health because it starts at 6, which is really low. Okay, so I'm going back through this secret wall, going back down to lock and load, and then we get to walk back through lock and load the same way we came to the beginning, so that we can get back to ground floor, and then we can keep going. Okay, I have a good amount of ammo, I think, to deal with the next part. Yeah, I'm going the right way. Sometimes I check my map just to make sure I'm not getting lost, because, yeah, these rooms look kind of samey. And you can easily get confused about where you are. Okay, back on the ground floor. Grab that, save, rest, just to get my last point back. And then we're going to walk over to that blue rune that we saw at the beginning and play our alien pipes on it, and that's going to open these 2 doors. I only ever care about going in one of the doors. But yeah, you can see that that dead German, he got killed by his commander because he wouldn't follow him through the door. So basically, Muller is a jerk. I don't know if I explained it yet. This game has a weapon cooldown and reload canceling glitch. You can hit the numbers to switch which weapon is active. So I'm hitting space 1 2 space 1 2 space 1 2 to repeatedly switch back and forth between my gun and my knife because it resets the cooldown on firing the gun. So kind of feels like you're in an old western, you know, rapid firing your 6-shooter, except that it's an 8-shooter and it's not a revolver. So here's another dead German soldier we can get more ammo from, and then we walk into the corner and go down to the next level. Save here and rest. Hopefully we're good to rest. Yeah, we're good to rest. Hello, Mad the Sane. Yeah, I, as far as I know, am the only person to speedrun this game. I mean, other people have done like fast completions of it for in-game time, but I don't think anyone else has tried to do fast real-time completions. So yeah, I much more commonly speedrun the Marathon series, which if you know about this game, you've probably heard of Marathon. But I decided to pick this game up and route it just because it seemed like a fun diversion, and it has been. It's an interesting game to speedrun, surprisingly interesting. The best part of this speedrun is an item called the Easter egg, which you'll see in a bit. I guess you can see it in my splits already, but the Easter egg is something that I pick up pretty early in the run and I don't use until the end, because what the Easter egg does is when you eat it, it teleports you to the last level of the game. However, if I were to just do that as soon as I pick it up, not only would I be woefully underpowered to finish the game because I wouldn't have a grenade launcher and I wouldn't have the AK-47, I also wouldn't be able to finish the game because if you eat the Easter egg as soon as you pick it up and then finish the end of the game, then you actually get stuck because there's some doors that only open from one direction that you have to go backwards through on your way back out of the pyramid. And yeah, you just get soft locked, basically. You're stuck in the pyramid. So even if you went and got the nuclear device, which is further down, and then placed it, then basically you're sentencing poor Sergeant to death. Okay, so we're back down on Welcome Tasty Primate, heading north from the southeast corner of this level now, and then man, why is my ammo total so much better than last time? I've done very similar things. Huh. Maybe I was just a little more optimal with shooting things at close range. Anyway, this is going decently so far, I would say. So that's a nightmare. Okay, this is my next split. Get the silver key. Rest here. Wow, I'm already pretty far ahead of these splits. I do know that there's a Mac OS X port of the game. However, I haven't tried it personally, and from what I understand, it's because Pathways does not have... man, I'm bad with words right now. Because Pathways is not open sourced, the OS X port, unlike Aleph 1, is not a true source port. It does not have the exact same behavior. It does not emulate all of the bugs and features of the original game. So that's why I'm speedrunning the original, because it's authentic. And it's also what I know how to play, and I have a way to play it, so why not? Okay. Okay, that noise, which is, it gets reused in Marathon as the sound of picking something up, is, in this game, the sound of you leveling up with your gun. So I just became more experienced at shooting the Walther. Okay, so now we're on to, we can see in the dark. Can you? So I have to turn my flashlight off. This time, hopefully, I'll get a little bit less lost. I know the route really well up to finding this dead body. And moderately well up to grabbing... the bubbling red potion, which I'm going to need for the end of the game. So turn right and go past. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Sorry, this it's faster for me to check the map right now because I haven't really memorized this part yet. Wait a minute. Okay, I gotta back up. Go. That's a nightmare, by the way. I already fought one of them, but they're weird floating fish guys, and they don't hit too hard, but they blow up when they die, and that hurts. So you want to avoid being too close to them when you kill them. Okay, this is the right way because there's a ghoul here. So that's the bubbling red potion, which we need for later. What the bubbling red potion does is it makes enemies all move at like half speed relative to how fast they normally do. So then I want to go up this way. Okay, past that. And then here's the save. Okay. So save and then rest. Okay, that's fine. I can just rest again. All right. And now from here to from here to getting to the end of this floor is not too bad. I'm just gonna kind of ignore these enemies. Unless they actually get in my way like those guys did. And there we are. We're at the end of the floor. And I can safely rest here because there's no enemies near the near this ladder. Raid that guy. Okay, so pretty soon I'm gonna get my next weapon. The MP41 submachine gun, which is both more powerful and has a much higher fire rate than the Walther, and larger magazine, and basically it's just a much better weapon. Ow. Oh yeah, that's an ooze. I haven't seen one yet this run. They hit really hard. And they have a lot of health. So, I have to be careful with them. It's really important to not take hits from oozes. Yeah, it does use a lot of the same assets, actually. Especially sound effects. A lot of the sound effects in this game are reused in some form in Marathon, because they come from generic sample CDs. I've heard most of the sound effects for Marathon and this game in other games and other media as well. It's kind of funny. Oh gosh. Okay, so this is the Carnage Room TM. Here we're gonna pick up the submachine gun. One of these bodies is Muller's body. These are... if you might guess, the Germans did not have a great time here. This is why. There's a ton of enemies. There's a bunch of nightmares, and a bunch of oozes, and a bunch of ghouls. Okay, that went pretty smoothly. I should be fine. Yeah, I'm fine. Do I have a split? No, I do not anymore. I have a split for the Easter egg, which is at the end of this floor. I was splitting before for the red cloak, but I'm not going to split for it anymore because I don't really care enough. Okay, so let's deal with these enemies. Oh. Hello, Ooze. How's it going? The oozes especially, it's important to not shoot until you're... So I'm actually going to keep using the pistol a little bit here. Just basically for the rest of this floor, because I want to conserve some MP41 ammunition to make sure I have enough to not worry about it. On the next floor or two. Or I guess it's just the next floor. Because soon I'm going to get an item called the Cedar Box, which allows me to duplicate ammunition. But yeah, basically I just want to kind of burn through my remaining Walther clips, because I don't really... Sorry, magazines. Not clips. Because... Oh! Okay. Shit. The problem with the Carnage Room is that you don't get to save right after it. That's a huge pain, and a significant time loss. Oh, you're talking about the OS X remake. Yeah. They did use all of the assets because the assets have all been ripped. It just doesn't use the same code. But yeah, I'm not sure if that reload canceling glitch works the same way on the OS X port. And if it didn't, then that would cost me huge amounts of time and make the run a lot less completable. So I guess I should try it out sometime. I do have access to an OS X computer. Okay. So because I was already really far ahead, I'm just going to keep going with this. This will be good enough, I think, for a marathon submission. Okay, throw on the P41, walk on this. Oh shit. Is that all of them? I think that's all of them. Alright, we're good. Whew. Imagine how much farther you'd be on turbo mode. Well, Tutai, what I want you to do, if you have a way to play this game, is turn on turbo mode. And, just see how well that goes for you. Just try and play the game with turbo mode. What he's talking about, by the way, Pathways 2.0, which is the version that I am playing, which also added the floor and ceiling textures, which the original version of this game did not have. It just has blank colors. Introduced some cheat codes as well, including one called Turbo, where you hold down Control and type Turbo. Okay, we made it back to the save, yay. So I'm going to lose some time on this split. Especially if I die again. Speaking of. Is there something chasing me? What did I even get hurt by? Okay, whatever. Just save again and keep walking. Screw you. Alright, I think we're fine now. Because all I need to do is make it to this... stop. Go away. Make it to this wall. Alright, are you going to come through the wall? Yes, yes. Okay, so now we walk around this extremely long secret hallway that wraps halfway around the level. And at the end of it, we're going to find an item called the Easter egg. Oh yeah, I'm definitely going to lose some time here, but not a ton. Maybe I died on the Carnage Room in my PB too. I don't remember. Or maybe I just played it really slowly. Anyway. You haven't gotten 1.2 working? Yeah, 1.2 doesn't have turbo either. only 2.0, as far as I know. And there's the Easter egg. So now that we have the Easter egg, I'm going to rest, get my health back, and then we're going to go down to a Plague of Demons, where we're going to get the infrared goggles, which I need to grab them from this guy. Done. Okay, and then we're going to move the infrared goggles up to the top and put them on so that we can see these guys. These are invisible wraiths. I'm also going to drop a bunch of stuff now. What? Is there too much stuff on this map? So the invisible wraiths you can only see with the infrared goggles, otherwise they're invisible, hence the name. They move fast and they shoot fast, but fortunately these shots do not do very much damage. So, what am I stuck on? Wait a minute. What's going on here? Guys? Hello? Hello? Okay. So I'm stuck. Right in front of a save. That's cool. I don't know why that happened. I've never seen that before. Wait, what? Am I in the wrong room? Yeah, I'm in the wrong room. Okay. Well, this is cool now. Why did I get stuck there? That's so weird. I have never seen that. Yeah, oh, you can see it's the laptop because there's a battery on screen. Yeah, so this is my Pismo PowerBook that I'm playing this on. Though I'm playing it on a CRT. I'm not playing it on the laptop display. The laptop display, it's okay, but it's rather dim. And also because it's LCD, it's a little laggier than using a CRT. And I'm not named Aperture Grills for nothing. I like my CRTs a lot. Okay, so we're gonna lose a ton of time here. Sure, that makes sense. I walked out of his field of influence or whatever. Okay. Let's try this again. Let's take the infrared goggles. Let's put on the infrared goggles. I'm getting hit a lot. Okay, let's avoid that particular square that I walked on. Okay, we can save. Yay. I can probably rest here. Okay, I'm also gonna drop a crap ton of stuff. Okay. Yes. If you look at my channel description, I intend to submit this for Shotsfired. Or not my channel description, my stream title. You know what I mean. Okay, so very soon now we are going to pick up the Cedar Box. You just have to turn right, open this door, kill 2 more wraiths. Okay, we leveled up, and there's the Cedar Box. Okay, now we're gonna rest. Except, hold on, I'm going to drop that stuff, and I'm going to tell the Cedar Box to make MP41 magazines. Okay, so now the Cedar Box, what it does is it duplicates ammunition, and alright, trying to get rid of everything I don't need. Like copies of Mein Kampf. I don't need the alien pipes anymore. I do want that bubbling red potion. Do not need a thick brown potion. So now what I'm going to do is rest a couple times, even though I have max health, to get a few more MP41 magazines. I'll be doing this more later, but I'm just doing it a little bit right now to make sure I have enough ammunition to get through the rest of this level. The rest of this level isn't too bad. There is this this one point where I have to deal with a phantasm, and it turns out phantasms have no heat signatures, so they're invisible. They're invisible unless you take off the infrared goggles. And look, he's right there. Okay. All right, now let's rest again. Save, and then we have to put the infrared goggles back on because we have to fight a bunch more of these specters. There is actually 3 phantasms. Just some dude stumbling around with like 10 copies of Mein Kampf, basically. There are actually 3 phantasms, but 2 of them I can basically just walk by and not worry about. They do a lot of damage to you if they get close enough, but they basically, my route is short enough that I don't really have to worry about it. Okay, so now we're on to Beware of Low-Flying Nightmares. This is a level I want a lot of ammunition for. I think I have enough, but I'm going to make a few more. I'm going to make a few more magazines anyway. Once they give you the Cedar Box, they pretty much stop giving you any ammo to pick up. So you have to make sure that you're generating enough to keep playing. Oh, I should also take off the infrared goggles, just because it's kind of annoying to have everything be red. There's no real reason to have them on or off. They actually do increase your vision range very, very slightly. But they also make stuff like the nightmares a bit harder to see. So Beware of Low-Flying Nightmares obviously has lots and lots of nightmares. It also has lots of oozes, and it's generally just a combat-heavy level. But it's not too bad because it's laid out like these... It's laid out, you know, with tons of these pillars all over, and, or, you know, like one block. Okay, there's an ooze somewhere chasing me. There. these 1-block pillars, and so there's lots of corners to hide behind, basically. So it's not too bad. This, if I remember right, is the one door that does not have a big ambush behind it. Okay, I was resting to make the Cedar Box produce ammo. Resting uses 7 in-game minutes each time, and it restores 1/6 of your health, no matter how much your health total is. So resting is more efficient, basically, once... Oh, wait. Don't do that. I'm gonna get ambushed. Oh my gosh. I should be careful here. I think I should be okay now. Yeah. Yeah, so resting takes 7 in-game minutes and restores 1/6 of your life. And the Cedar Box actually produces ammo once per in-game minute, but it can only hold 1 duplicated piece of ammunition. So, okay, we're gonna get a diamond necklace that gives us more max health because we get more points. I would like to fill up those extra points of health right now, so I think I'm gonna rest again. So yeah, if I'm just walking around, the Cedar Box is going to produce stuff once per minute, and so usually I'm watching for that, and when it pops up, I want to drag it out so that it can keep producing more ammo. Okay, this is another door that has a ton of nightmares behind it. Oh, and there's a ghoul there. But it's fine. We're doing fine. And, oh, hello, ooze. Hello, another ooze. I'm going to rest again. Rest. Thank you. Rest spamming is great. As long as you have the health for it, you'll just basically draw all the hunting enemies in towards you, you kill them all, and then you can rest safely. What's my next split? The Violet Crystal. Okay, so coming up soon, the Violet Crystal split is reminding me, coming up pretty soon is probably the worst level of the game. Though I did recently figure out some ways to make it slightly less annoying. I'm also canceling my rest. Normally you would rest all the way to full health, but I'm canceling my rest after each tick of rest, which, like I said, 7 in-game minutes and 1/6 of your health, so that I can drag the ammo out and so I can keep producing more. Wow, I just got freaking generated. This is also why having your inventory window be as large as possible. I'm running the game at a higher resolution than sort of the default window layout, and I have a larger... Okay, so this is the Labyrinth. Yeah, I have a larger inventory window than the default. I'm also using OS 9 extension, which allows me to use the scroll wheel on my USB mouse, which is great. Yeah, this level is the Labyrinth. This level has a random layout every time you enter it, and I have to get to the exact center position of the Labyrinth in order to pick up an item called the Violet Crystal. The Violet Crystal basically produces lightning. It's a really powerful, useful crystal, which I use for this gauntlet that I have to fight at the end of the game. But I have to find the path to the center, and it's very, very random. And this level is full of these frickin' electric spheres that like to sneak up from behind you and electrocute. Well, they don't electrocute you. They electrify you and try to electrocute you. So I'm gonna look at my map real quick here. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So I need to go basically straight west to try and get towards 1515. So I know... Oh, I need another magazine. I know what position of the map coordinates the Violet Crystal is going to be at, and so I just have to kind of find a path there. So this is the most annoying part. Like one or two sneak up behind you, and then one shows up in front of you while you're dealing with the ones behind you, and then suddenly you've taken a ton of damage. So here I'm gonna rest. You can actually rest on the Labyrinth. I'm not gonna bother making more ammo. I have tons. Okay, I found the violet crystal. Cool. So our next task is to get to the southwest corner of this map. I started in the northeast. Making it to the corners is a lot easier than making it to the center. Getting to the center is the most annoying part of dealing with the labyrinth, and sometimes it takes a lot longer than it just did. So now we just have to kind of trudge our way towards the corner, hoping that the path is not too convoluted. There we go. Alright, so now we're on to Needlelight. Needlelight has the big blue meanie. Okay, I want to go north. Which is the enemy with the most health that I have to kill. By far. But first, I have to fight a bunch of other stuff. So, save here. Now this is, I'm probably, unless I mess this up again, I'm going to save a bunch of time off my personal best because I actually had to do most of this level twice since I accidentally shot all of my grenades into the big blue meanie, and so I didn't have any to duplicate, and I really need grenades for the end of the level, for the end of the game, rather. Frag grenades become extremely useful for quickly killing a late game enemy called a Ghast, which you'll see in a bit. So for now, basically, we have to run around this whole big hallway that has these various groups of monsters. I made another magazine. So lots of nightmares and oozes. I think each level can only have 3 different kinds of monsters, and the big blue meanie would count as one, so the nightmares and oozes are the only other ones that they can place. Again, I'm trying to get pretty close to these enemies because closer shots do more damage. Okay, I think that's all of them. So yeah, it's all of them. So now we're going to walk through this door, and oh, it's our dead American comrade. Okay, and he's got a broken M16, which we don't need, but we do want this M79 grenade launcher that he has. I don't need Walther ammo anymore. And we're going to take the frag grenade out of that, and we're going to put it in the Cedar Box, because we want to start making those as soon as possible. I'm going to move the violet crystal up to the top. And let's keep going. Actually, I'm going to rest first. Make a couple of these frag grenades. Okay, and then I'm also going to move the Cedar Box up to the top. And start making MP41 ammo again. Okay, we want the projectile cartridge from him. We don't care about his other stuff. Hey Nikozed, I don't want to get my channel banned, so I'm going to keep my shirt on. Also, hello ISSA. Thank you for the host. Okay, so here we just took a radio beacon. We need that for the best ending. And then we're going to grab these. We don't need a second radio beacon. And there's the big blue meanie. So he takes a lot of magazines to kill. And I'm going to try and stand as close to him as possible while firing, because like I said, close shots do more damage than far away shots. And he has freaking tons of health, so you really want to stand right in his face as much as possible. I also have a split for once he dies, so I'm going to try and get my hand ready on that. Foot, rather. I use my foot to split. Should be pretty soon now. There we go. Oh, wow. Yeah, so that was a big improvement because I didn't make my big 4-minute mistake that I did last time. It's also pretty good to not take any damage from him. Usually I get shot by at least one of his pairs of fireballs, which actually do less damage than you might think. For whatever reason, they did not make him do tons of damage. I'm gonna drop that amethyst ring, and I'm gonna drop that stuff. Yeah, I don't need any of this. I'm also gonna drop this diamond necklace. I don't need that. So yeah, that's Needle Light. Now that we're done with this level, we actually have to run. Well, we're not quite done. We have to go through the rest of this big ring around the outside of the level, which has a little bit more monsters, but they're not too bad to deal with. And then after that, we're going to go back up to the labyrinth and take a different exit off of it. So, what fun. Fortunately, like I mentioned, getting between the corners of the labyrinth is usually pretty fast, unless you happen to get a map that has like a really bad... okay, so I'm going straight east. Hopefully the path will just be clear the whole way there, but it won't always be. Looking good so far. Alright, alright. Also, hi again, Felicity. I didn't say hi when you said you were back. It's going okay. I made a really bad mistake in this run, but I'm gonna keep it because I'm still way ahead. Okay, that was really good. Cool. So now, oh, God. Okay, I accidentally walked forward and then backwards again. That was dumb. All right. Now I'm gonna start making frag grenades again. Frag grenades are really, really useful for the rest of the game. So I want as many of them as possible. Okay, so now we're on to a level who you can read the name at the top of the game window. I can't really pronounce it because it's Latin. That's a ghast. They're the most annoying enemies in the game. They cause earthquakes, like you just saw when you just saw an earthquake happen because the screen shook. And they can damage you basically from whenever, or wherever rather. You can't really dodge an earthquake. Okay, there's the velvet bag. Right, so the velvet bag that I just picked up is the item I was mentioning that has no weight, and anything you put in it doesn't weigh anything. But there's no point to that because you can never be over encumbered. It doesn't matter how much stuff you're carrying. Freaking skitters. Okay, that's fine. It just gives me another opportunity to rest and make more frag grenades, and then I'm gonna save again. Finish a raycaster or a portal engine or something. This sounds like kind of a fun thing to implement. I assume you mean like an engine like this game. Okay, this level is watch your step. You pick up these little fucking reptile things which suck, and then you have to run over these pods that blow up in order to get them off. And it's really a huge pain in the ass. Okay, so I'm gonna rest here. I'm probably gonna get attacked. Nope. Okay. And then I'm actually, yeah, I'm gonna make one more frag grenade, and then I'm gonna make a couple more, MP41 magazines because I think I need them. There's a big firefight coming up here in a second that has lots of skitters and lots of ghasts, and it's quite annoying to deal with. So, okay, I'm actually, yeah. So I just got hit by a ghast and I don't even know where it is. Or like, I know where it is, but I can't hurt it yet. So, there it is. There's another one. Again, I don't know where it is. Oh, fuck. Fuck, I'm gonna die. Yeah, okay, so I have to try that level again. That's not the end of the world. so you can freeze the ghasts. Because I didn't lose a ton of time. I was saved pretty recently before that. That is still annoying though, especially because I took the time to duplicate some ammo. Yeah, so there's these pods on the ground that blow up. You have to blow them up. In order to get the... Come on. I'm getting that timing too early. So frag grenades do damage to multiple targets like you might expect, which is really useful. Especially when you're dealing with ghasts. I'm gonna take this a little slower this time and try and make sure that I don't get owned by earthquakes. The death message for when a ghast kills you is great, by the way. It's like, you've been killed in an earthquake. I hate it when that happens. Okay. I'm a wimp, so I'm gonna keep resting here and make some more ammo. Alright. I think there's probably some more monsters through here that I haven't woken up yet. Yep. Got them. And that's the green crystal, which I want to equip immediately because it takes a while to charge. Okay, I'm gonna rest to pull out all the enemies here. I guess there aren't any. Alright, I really just need to start making frag grenades again, so let's do that. I'm gonna walk up north. My next task is to pick up the nuclear device. Whoops, I didn't mean to use that yet. Okay, there's probably something chasing me, but I'll just... Oh, fuck. Where is it? There you are. How about now? Yeah, we can rest. Okay. So now, this is what we need the green crystal for whenever it charges. Those little goofy-looking dudes sitting on the ground have a force field, and the only way to deal with them is to kill them with an earthquake, and the only way to cause an earthquake is the green crystal. No, they do not die to ghast attacking you, unfortunately. Okay. So there's another ghast in the room on the right, I believe. Yeah, there it is. Got it. Okay, and now the nuclear device is... Oh, there's another one. Come on, cut that out. Alright, let's rest again. I'm going to use all of these frag grenades, so even if it seems silly that I'm making so many. You see the nuclear device. And we just picked it up. Alright, cool. Now I have to rest again because I took some damage from that. So now we want to make our way back out of this whole area. Back up to the previous level, which is that crazy Latin name I can't pronounce, and then we're gonna keep going because now we have the green crystal. That was the point of coming down here, is to get the green crystal and the nuclear device. Because without the nuclear device, we can't very well set a nuke at the base of the pyramid. So we can get all the way down there and then get the item that we need to escape the pyramid and then leave, and then, well, Earth would be doomed anyway. So there is actually an ending for that. There's 7 different endings I think you can get for this game, and the category I'm running here is to get the best ending as fast as possible. Cool, we made it back to the save. And from here on, I'm going to be using a lot of shotgun shells or grenades. Sorry, what am I saying? There's no shotgun in this game. I'm going to be using a lot of frag grenades, because they can kill 2 ghasts at once, which is great. And you can reload cancel them, which is also great. However, of course, you use ammo very quickly when doing that, so... Okay, there's a skidder behind me, I think. Nope. See, it's great for taking out multiple ghasts at once. Oh, right. So very shortly we're going to encounter... so watch the message screen in just a second. Or wait, sorry, that's not on this floor. That's on a floor soon, but not yet. Actually, I think that's on the next floor. Okay. Yeah, it's on this floor. Okay, so once the Great Crystal charges, we can kill that guy. And so this, we get kind of ambushed here. So we want to run in there, shoot 1 grenade, run over here, shoot another grenade to deal with all of these fools. And then they have kind of exactly the same ambush set up again. So deal with that guy. Open this, turn left, fire, reload, cancel, walk over here. Okay. Alright. Now we walk up here and save. Keep going. This level is called I'd Rather Be Surfing, and for good reason. Because I would rather be surfing than stuck all the way down here in this pyramid. Killing monsters. Okay, I think I can rest back here in this corner, and if I can't, well then that sucks. Okay. We are able to rest, so that's good. Oh, there's a ghoul. Ghasts, rather. No ghouls on these levels. So here I kind of want to go along the side. It's a little safer just because it's more protected, more ways to dodge shots. And we want to pick up this clear blue potion. Except my current routing actually is pretty good on... So clear blue potions restore all of your health and cure poison. Poison can either be self-induced by eating by drinking a thick brown potion. I need to make a little bit more MP41 ammo. And get some health. You see a forgetful TWF. Yep. Yep, that's me. Just forgetting what I'm doing. Okay, so I want to go this way, basically? No. Yeah, it's this way. Okay. Sometimes I get lost in there. There's a little bit of a maze. Okay, now watch the message window once I enter this room. Uh-oh. Okay, so what that meant is if I just put on the red cloak and now I'm going to rest for a while. If I just stay in this room until the doors open, which I can learn from talking to the dead Cuban that I'm standing on top of, who I don't need to raid because he has nothing I want. If I stay in this room, I will suffocate. But with some experimentation, you can find out that the red cloak that I got a long time ago actually makes time pass faster. And so that way you have enough oxygen to survive being in this suffocation chamber room until the doors open again. So I am just waiting, passing in-game time and making lots and lots of frag grenades. Okay, at this point, I'm just going to wait. Oh, right, and then I have to take off the red cloak again, because otherwise everything moves faster than me, and that's really hard to deal with. There's this one skitter here, and rest. Okay, now I have way too many frag grenades, holy crap. So I'm just gonna use them with wild abandon for this next section. Especially because they love to do that. Okay. Okay, so my next split is on Don't Get Poisoned. Okay, wow, I'm actually using these frag grenades pretty quickly. Okay, so we're gonna take that off of him. This is one of the dead Cubans. We want the assault rifle. We do not really care about anything else. We're also gonna drop all of our MP41 ammo because now we have the AK-47, which is a much better gun, and we have an AK-47 sabot magazine, which we are immediately going to start copying. I'm going to copy a couple of them right now, and then we're going to make more after we get to our next kind of stopping point. But this next section is this is a little tense, and I'm doing a faster but slightly riskier strategy than before. Okay, so what I need to do is drink the bubbling red potion, which will make me move faster than the enemies. And then so you can see these green slimes or these green oozes here. Normally, I'm going to take a hit from one, but that's fine. I just need to not get stuck behind them is the main goal here. Okay, and then I'm going to save again here, but I can't rest because I want to keep using the effect of this bubbling red potion for this next section. Say hello to Barney! You can't kill him. So this is why the grenade launcher and the bubbling red potion are so useful. I think I explained it. The bubbling red potion makes enemies move slow. So it's sort of the opposite of putting on the red cloak. And split. Okay, so now we need to duplicate all the ammo that we need for the end of the game. I have plenty of frag grenades here, so all I need to do is drop the submachine gun. Or wait. No, I want it. I'm going to save, keep the submachine gun. I'm going to take the ruby ring out of the lead box and put it on because it makes my crystals charge faster. Get the green crystal ready. And then we're going to rest until I have about 20 sabot magazines. So I think I have 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. I have some great menuing strats for this too. 20. Okay, now we're going to save again, and then we are finally ready to eat the Easter egg, and this is what we get at the end of the game. A huge ambush with all of the different kinds of enemies that we've seen, one room after another. So the first one is Headless. Now we can just kill them in one shot. Second is Zombies. We use the green crystal to kill a bunch of them, and then clean it up. Third is Violet Crystal because it's phantasms. Ideally, I kill them all in 2 shots, but sometimes it takes more. Oh, there's one. Okay, that's good. Next is Nightmares. Oh, sorry, it's Ghouls, not Nightmares. Violet Crystal charges super fast, which is really handy for dealing with all of these. Now it's Nightmares, which again I use. They don't touch the ground, so they're immune to the green crystal because it, flying doesn't do anything. Now we need the green crystal again because the next one is Oozes. I'm gonna wait for it to charge. So here's Oozes. They're the first ones that have enough health to really be a bother. But this is going pretty well so far. I haven't taken much damage. And then next is these guys, so I have to put the... Alright, I took a bunch of hits from these guys, but that's not actually that bad. Next is Electric Spheres. These guys can actually be super annoying. I'm gonna, just for safety, because I have spares, I'm gonna do a potion. Okay. After that is Skitters, so I'm gonna get the green crystal ready again, and I'm gonna wait for it to charge. More like Violent Crystal. Yeah, it is actually pretty violent. Skitters are also vulnerable to the green crystal, so it's useful for them too. Next is the hardest one, probably. I use a really cheesy strat here, and I have to be kind of careful. So these are ghasts. Okay. I need to drink another clear blue potion. Okay, we're good. So, yeah, the ghasts, because they can all... There's 8 of them, and because they can all immediately hit you, they can, like, just completely wreck your day really quickly. So next, last room, or second to last room, sorry. I need to take the Pale Violet Potion. These are poisonous skitters. They can poison you, obviously, but the Pale Violet Potion acts like an overshield, basically, and so if the overshield absorbs shots from the poisonous skitters, you don't get poisoned, and so that's useful. So now the last room is Greater Nightmares. They have homing shots, and for this I'm going to use my second Bubbling Red Potion, and just spam the Violet Crystal and shoot them with the Sabot rounds. They also don't take damage from most damage sources. They only take damage from these particular rounds. Okay, and then that's it. We are gonna... Wait. Come on. There we go. I split early there, but it's fine. So the Alien Gemstone... Okay, 6580334, detonate in 24 hours, so... There we go. Cool. We got the Alien Gemstone. That's the item that that swirly dude drops, and we need it to get out of the pyramid. Okay. And you have to put it in the lead box that I got earlier, because otherwise it saps your health really fast. So now we're just making our escape. This is almost the end of the game. We have to walk through... Have to walk all the way back through Lasciate Ogne Speranza Voik. I don't know, man. However you pronounce that. Walk all the way back through this level. There's some enemies that I didn't clean up on my way through the first time. And then we have to walk through a couple more levels to get back out. Yeah, walk, not run. Well, this is the movement speed of the game. This is as fast as you can go. Another reason that you normally have to talk to your dead, to the dead, is because they actually, so the bomb code is in the manual in the game, but okay, I'm gonna save again because we have to deal with the labyrinth one more time. So here we're going from the southeast corner to the northwest corner. Which I usually do by trying to get to the southwest corner and then resetting the map and then going straight north. But it depends kind of how the maze is going. This one is kind of directing me northwards anyway. Okay, hopefully this isn't a dead end. Also, you can quick turn 90 degrees, just like in Marathon, except that you have to hold down Shift and hit look right. So it's there's like a glance modifier basically, which is Shift. I'm using it here to turn around. God, these spheres are being particularly annoying. The spheres are supposed to spawn randomly throughout the maze, but there's some bug in the way that it's done, such that crap. There's some bug in the way that it's done such that parts of the maze have way higher density of the spheres than other parts. So annoying. Okay, I finally found it. Alright, let's rest here. Okay, we're almost done with the game. We're back on We Can See in the Dark with You, except this time we can use our infrared goggles and just turn the flashlight off. So it's much less of a big deal. Okay. Hey, I got better with the AK-47. So I take a different route back because I don't have to pick up the extra stuff, which makes this level go a little faster, and it's also an easier route to remember, I find. So we're almost at the end already. That broken pillar there is my signpost that I'm almost at the end. Okay, and then because it would just waste time, I'm not going to bother taking the infrared goggles back off for the rest of the game. We are almost done here. Wow. This is going to be a serious PB for me. This is only my third run I've ever done of this game, so that's why it's not super optimized yet. Oh, we could get sub 120. I think I'm going to get sub 120. I do not think it takes a full minute to walk out. So this is ground floor. What we have to do here is walk over to the door that we spawn in front of at the very beginning of the game. Oh yeah, totally sub 120. Nice. Ooh, my escape segment is slower than last time. Okay, so here we have to open the lead box just momentarily to expose, and time. Woo! You have to open the lead box momentarily to expose the gemstone, which is the trigger to...
Attention. You have escaped the pyramid. The extraction team picks you up and carries you to safety. Right on schedule, the bomb detonates and buries the dreaming god. You have won.
You have won. So that's the best ending. If you get a worse ending, like if you don't get a radio beacon, then the ending screen instead says like you had to walk 8 hours to safety, but then it was fine. If you do have a radio beacon, then you get this ending. There's also various worse endings, like if you didn't place the bomb, or if you didn't give yourself enough time to get extracted. Like if you set the bomb timer too close, then the bomb kills you. But you save the world, so it's okay. But this is the best ending. So yeah, now we get to watch a little cutscene. And then we get to see our stats. So I killed 821 total monsters. Might not have felt like that many, but I did. These damage numbers are a little different than the way it's normally done. And then here's my accuracy.
Score.
My accuracy with the
Damage.
survival knife was extremely bad. My accuracy with the pistol was good. Submachine gun not so good. AK pretty bad. 100% accuracy with the grenade launcher. I never missed a shot. Overall accuracy 72%. And here's my total score. So you get more, like, score you can keep getting more of for killing more stuff. So 100% would be the highest in-game score rather than the highest end-game score, because like if you wanted the highest end-game score, you would just keep killing stuff until like Friday night, which is right before the Dreaming God is going to wake up, and then leave. But that would be really long and boring. So I don't do that. 100% is going to be a lot more difficult than this one, because eating the Easter egg actually cuts out all of the hardest levels of the game, which are full of ghasts and venomous skitters. They do give you a bunch more potions, but it's a huge pain. And I would need to spend a lot more time duplicating frag grenades in order to make it through that safely. And I think this is a funner run to do. So that's what I'm doing. Anyway, yeah, that was Pathways into Darkness. Best ending in 1 hour 19 minutes. Okay.